Ben, go ahead.
Cody, another big all-around game from you guys. How did you guys kind of persevere? It got a little scary there at the end, but you pulled it out. How did you guys do it?
I think we just stick together. We didn't panic. You know, the game was close, and we could have easily done that. I feel like we did pretty well on our turnovers. We took care of the ball for the most part and forced them to turn over late in the game, which was big. And you know, it was just another one of those games that we had to grind out and came out with the victory.
Kari Jones.
What's going on, Cody? It's Kahari Jones, the LA Sentinel. The coach kind of just talked about a lot of things that you're dealing with, you know, regarding testing, you know, traveling, and you know, you guys not being able to practice as much as you want to. You know, can you just speak on just the mental health aspect of what are you guys dealing with right now?
The number one thing for me, at least, is just the lack of gym access. You know, we can only be in our UCLA more awesome facility when we come and get tested in the morning. And then we have that time for our gym block, you know, before practice and after practice, you know, so we get our shots up and get our extra work in. And then after that, you know, it's pretty difficult to get in the gym. Like, we couldn't come late at night, like we would usually be able to do. So for me, that's the biggest part. That's the biggest adversity we have to deal with. So, you know, just taking that into account, had to focus a lot of it on the mental part, you know, like watching film on the other team and just try to be as mentally prepared as you can. So that's the biggest part for me.
Mike, go ahead.
Hey, Cody. Coach said that you had the best practice this week. You know, what was your mindset? You know, especially after Stanford, not being as productive as you normally are, and then coming out and having a double-double. You know, what was your mindset this week?
You know, that we had to be better as a team. So I feel like the team came with the fire that we lost a game that we felt like we weren't supposed to lose, and we know we're better than that. So kind of just lit a fire underneath us. I feel like we can be a really good team this season. And even though we're doing well, we still have a lot of games to play. So we have a long way to go. So that's kind of what just motivated us and me and myself.
Back to Ben.
Cody, you know Jalen Hill as well as anybody on this team. How important is it going to be to get him going, particularly this week playing SC, which has a really nice front line? How important is that going to be?
I feel like it's going to be huge. You know, it's a part of basketball. All players have their highs and their lows and slumps and everything. But with Jay Hill in foul trouble today, Jay Hill's going to be big for us, you know. So, and I feel like he knows that. And I feel like us coming in together, we've both been here for about 3-4 years. So he has some maturity. And I feel like he's going to bounce back all right. You know, I'm not nervous or anything. Because at the end of the day, he knows that we need him. And, you know, he's not going to let us down. So I'm not too worried about that. I know USC has a big lineup, so knowing Jay, he's going to be, you know, already getting ready for that game.
Yep, Mike, go ahead.
Hey, Jaime. Kind of a tough shooting performance today, but you know, Coach talked about you doing the little things: 5 offensive rebounds, a couple steals, I believe. You know, what do you feel like you have to put in a little bit more effort on defense when things aren't going down on offense?
I think just, you know, as far as the offensive end goes, your shots aren't always going to fall. So, you know, you can still impact the game without offense. So when I'm in there and I'm not making shots, I try to impact the game without offense by getting steals, getting blocks, getting as many rebounds as I can, because I know those little things add up, and those are the things that help you win a game.
You mentioned all the little things. You know, I got a little bit scary at the end there for you guys, down to a 1-possession game. What do you think, you know, on a night where the shots aren't falling for the team, what allowed you to pull this one out?
I think that, you know, just keeping our defense up during the second half, and coming into the second half, sharing the ball a lot more and playing inside and out. We got the ball to Cody a lot of the time during the second half, and, you know, he either scored or kicked it out for an open shot. And, I think that shows the character of our team. When we're not hitting shots, we can still come out, play hard defense, and grind out a win.
Beth Harris, go ahead.
Hey, Jaime. You guys have had 3 straight games now where everything is decided in the last few minutes. You've won 2 of them. Do you feel like you guys are getting a boost of confidence? Do you, when it does get down to crunch time, that you're able to keep your cool, and just because you've been in this situation repeatedly now?
Yeah, we've been in that situation a lot of times throughout the year, even last year, those games. So we know what to do when we get in those situations. We know how to play our defense and how to get, as far as the offense, slow the game down and get the shot that we want to get.
Mike?
Jaime, you mentioned Cody. And he's done this before. Do you just know that he can lock in and give you, what did he do? 16 points, 10 rebounds, and be able to just, produce from the paint when, shots aren't falling from anywhere else on the court?
Yeah, I mean, Cody's a beast down there in the low post. So we know when we get him the ball, he's either going to score it, get fouled, or kick it out for an open shot. So that's why, we put emphasis on getting the ball to him in the second half, because a lot of our shots weren't falling. So when that happens, we go straight into Cody, and he gets our offense going. And he showed that today. He played, great game, 16 points, double-double. So, we're going to get a lot more of that out of him too.
Ben, did you have another?
You guys, last game of the year was against SC on that heartbreaker. How much did that kind of linger with you in the off season, and how much did you think about that over and over?
I mean, that was definitely heartbreaking. We definitely took that loss into this season, and we're really excited to go out there on Saturday and play. We're really looking forward to it.
Let's go to Kari Jones.
Hey, what's going on? This is Corey Jones with the LA Sentinel. I wanted to ask you, I talked to Cody about it. Coach had mentioned how you guys are not able to practice like that, and, traveling and, just with COVID and things of that nature. I wanted to get your perspective on just how you and the guys are doing this season as far as like mental health wise.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch that last part.
As far as like just from a mental health perspective, how are you and the team doing regarding everything?
I mean, not being able to get in the gym, like Cody said earlier, late nights, whatever time of the day is pretty difficult, especially with a bunch of guys who want to get in the gym and get better. And our social life is kind of just us, just our team. That's pretty much the only people we see and hang out with outside of basketball. So, we try to stick together. We're a really close, tight-knit team. We all live very close to each other. So, after games, after practices, we just go over to each other's apartments and hang out there. And, as far as the road games, it's very unfortunate because last year, we would go out and kind of see the city that we were in, go to different restaurants and things like that. And now it's we're just confined to our hotel room. So it's very unfortunate what's happening. But as long as we get to play, I think, all of us are going to be happy just playing.
Sorry, Rick, go ahead.
Jaime, how tough is it for the mentality of the team, knowing that you're going to take the best shot from every opponent you have due to the 4 letters on your jersey, especially since you guys are now playing like the teams of the past, winning tough games? How tough is it on you guys?
We know going into every single game that we're going to get the opponent's best shot because of what the 4 letters represent. The history of basketball here is, unparalleled. 11 national championships. So, bringing that name back up into the modern day, AP top 25 polls and things like that is something that we strive for and try to, when we're wearing these 4 letters, represent toughness, the grit of UCLA, and try to win as many games as we can.